Somehow, I don't think I'm gonna get out of this one alive. Hey guys, this is KelcoK22, and yes, RWBY update fairly soon to the last one, I guess? Maybe? Not really. But yeah, I'm starting to come down with a cold, so I figured, hey, before this hits me like a truck and I'm out of being able to record for 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna do a video so you guys can get the update a tad bit earlier. This means that some of the things I wanted to work out into the mod aren't in here, and some of the things I did want to work into are not in here. But first, let's start outside of this game so I don't die as easy. So here we are in my extremely cluttered Minecraft folder, because I've been running Minecraft for absolutely ages and I've been forgetting to delete some of the things put in here by mods. But the most important thing in here is the fact that I have Forge installed, meaning I have this folder called a config folder. Now if we go into here, you'll see there's a config file called RWBYcraft. You don't have to add this file. When you're running the mod, it will create this file for you. So if I load up RWBYcraft, you can see a whole bunch of information. And these are basically things you can edit about RWBYcraft, which will either make the game harder or easier for you. Now, I want to add a lot more settings in here, so if you guys have any suggestions on things you would love to see in this, please do feel free. I have tried to do dimension IDs in here, but I am unable with what I was trying to do, so dimension IDs are not possible, unfortunately. But we have ID for mobs, ID for the biomes, or config. You can set this so it'll spawn the dust blocks or the ore. If you go the dust blocks, you got a lot easier access, because the ore, there's some ores that aren't. Some dust that don't have ores that you'd have to obtain by other methods. But if you go dust blocks, you can get them via that means, and you also get more dust per block. So the dust block way is a lot faster than the dust ore way. But hey, it's up to you. It's set on default to 1, which is the dust ore. All you've got to do to change it is change this number to 2 if you want it to spawn in the dust blocks. Change it to 3 if you want to spawn both dust blocks and dust ore, and change it to 0 if you don't want any ore to spawn. Basically, this gives you an option of just messing around with the config to help you guys set up the mod how you want it to be set up. You can set it up on each of the dimensions. And finally, I don't suggest changing the overworld config to 0, as you can't actually access the other 2 dimensions if you do that. So as I said, it's there if you want to do it. I wouldn't suggest it. And we also have the ore spawn level that messes up with the ore spawn level. If you want it to spawn a bit lower or a bit higher, it's up to you. Furthermore, we have this down here, which is the achievements. If it's set to 0 on default, this means, for example, if you want to spawn in the giant armor, you need the red like roses achievement. So in other words, to go to the first dimension and kill a Beowulf. Now, if you don't want that, set this to 1, and then you could just spawn the armor straight away without needing the achievement. And this is the way it's set up. It's basically just, again, it's allowing you to turn off that achievement progression kind of thing, again making the mod a lot more adjustable to how you want the mod. Now I've been stalling long enough. Time to get back to those Beowulfs. Every time I see all these guys, I start to get depressed. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Huh? What are you looking at? Hey? Back to these things, I guess. So, as you can see, we've got a few chests here. There's just spare items in that one. So, let's start off with the first chest, which will show us off the new crafting materials, which is the new dust, which is magma dust. And then you've got the crystal and the block. Then we've got two new lots of iron, which is burning iron and wind iron. I'm going to have to change that block. It says storm, but it should be wind. So, yep. These are crafted with, of course, the magma dust and an iron. And this is crafted with the storm dust and an iron. And is used for crafting recipes for a whole bunch of different things. So yeah, pretty crucial. Next, moving on, we have dust jars. Now the thing about the dust jars is they if I could just put it G, you can put 8 dust into one and then you can take 8 dust out. Now the thing is, it will add the jar to your inventory when you craft the jar to get the dust out. So it's a way to store dust, and not just that, it's actually the ammo now for the Mighty Master. Now there's going to be more weapons in the future which are using these dust jars, so there's a few that only basically hold dust currently. But as you can see, it says ice dust, physic dust and fire dust. So we'll go ice dust, fire dust and physic dust. And now if I change game mode, I'm going to die here, aren't I? Here. Just in case, do I want to set up something? No, I'm not gonna. I've set up spawn point. Hopefully it'll let me spawn. Yes. But if you go into here, right click normally, I've still got the dash, but if I right click on the ground when I've got no ammo, need to game mode survival for this. Oh god, they can get me, they can get me, they can get me. Oh god, oh god, this was not thought out well. Peaceful. Oh, it's so peaceful. I don't know how they were hitting me. It's not fair. I was inside a wall. Oh well, back onto this. If you right click on the ground, it should... Oh, it's in dust mode, none at the moment. So if you shift right click, it will change mode. So as you can see, it is in ice dust now. So if I right click the ground, it will use up one of our jars, giving us a glass jar back. And it has 12 uses now. That's, I believe it's 8 dust. Let me just check. There's the crafting recipe for the jar. Yeah, it's 8 dust, so you get 12 uses out of 8 dust. But it does use more than 1 dust each time. So as you can see, that was 4. And it did use 4. So again, 4. And it did use 4. Now, if I were to... completely out, and now as you can see I cannot use the ability, but that's why the dust jars are basically here now. You can use them as ammo. So if I shift right click again, it's in physic dust mode now. So as you can see, it used the physic dust jar up, and we can now use the glyphs. So yeah, it's an alright idea. So now it's kind of worth carrying around some dust with you. So you can use Weiss's abilities. Yeah. So yep, this I believe only uses 1 or 2 each time. Yeah, it's just 1 every time. So you can really use and abuse this ability if you want to, for example, jump onto a mountain like that. Because you don't take full damage with the Mighty Master, which is pretty nice. So let's change the mode again. now we are in fire dust mode. And if you can't tell, the actual texture on the Mighty Master just changed for the modes as well. So let's use our dust jar up. And now we've got the fire ability. Now, I can't remember how much it takes every time, but it only spawns a maximum of 3. So, let's go another one. It was on 11 before. So, it seems to be only using 1 dust charge every time you do the path, which is actually kind of OP. But, then again, it is fire, so... So, there you go. And I have successfully ruined my world. Yeah! Moving on. Guess we don't need the gate open now. We now have ammo set up for the Team Juniper weapons. Okay, just whilst I'm thinking about it, I did change the attack on the giant sword. I edited it during one of my streams to over 9,000 just as a joke, and I never got around to changing it back. It is not a shameless plug of my live streams, it is the truth. Moving on, as I said, Team Juniper's weapons now have ammo. So if we take this, the Mio and a Kuo, change it into carbine mode, as you can see, shooting does use up bullets. Now these are straight bullets. This one doesn't have a magazine like some of them, but it's kind of an asset and a curse in a way, because you have to carry around ammo to use the gun for it. Kind of like bows with a normal arrow, kind of, yes. You have to carry around bows to use an arrow. I'm failing today. But as I said, the bullets use that, and the Juniper weapons now have crafting recipes, which I didn't spawn in a Crucium Ores. Can I do it via this? Yes, I can. So, Crow. Here we go, the Crucium Ores. So, whack this in here, hit G. As you can see, the parts are the same, but now each part is craftable. Now, I think I'm going to change this. Somebody suggested putting a piece of lapis here. I think that's alright. I might actually do that. So, as you can see, Team Juniper, well, that's John's weapons craftable. Go into here. It's because it's got damage. There we go. And these parts are now craftable. Again, using that burning iron. If we go G, these parts are now craftable. I like the way I'm using fire dust there because it kind of looks pink. And G, these parts are now craftable. So the Team Juniper weapons are craftable as well as having ammo. Now, for some reason, I only gave myself 1 grenade, so N. Should give myself a ton. And we'll go out here. As you can see, it uses up a grenade every time. The grenades aren't that cheap. 3 iron basically to make 4. Then 3 different types of dust. So they're not cheap. So I wouldn't exactly use and abuse this item. I mean, it is nice. It just doesn't deal as much damage as the rest, even though it does wither. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to use this. I personally wouldn't use it that much. So yeah. That, and with like these you get the bullet shells off the normal ammo, so you can use them. You don't get anything off the grenades, so they're a lot more expensive, but they do explode. So yeah, it's good. Then we have the Stormflower, which has its magazine now, which is crafted with Shadow Iron and Wind Iron to get 2, and then you just fill it with 8 bullets. So it uses 8 per magazine, so I'll just use this. We get the 8 shot, and Just wait a sec. And we're now out of ammo, so we can't fire it. And yeah, that's the Team Juniper weapons that are now craftable. Yay! You don't know how much I've been asked for that. So, on to the next chest, which is a chest full of weapons. Now, really, there's only 2 or 3 in here worth mentioning. A lot of these have the same attack. I've just added them so they're in here and haven't got round to setting up their unique stats or their unique effects, or even their unique models for most of them. So a lot of them, what you see is what you get. The only ones that do anything other is the blunderbuss, this, and this. I believe everything else is just a basic sword. For now, before anybody complains, it will be changed in the future. So, first off, we've got the henchman's gun. It's made its return. It's now nowhere near as OP as it used to be. And if I just go in here, it does actually use the same ammo as the rest of the items. I think I might change it to use ammo clips. But for now, just because it's the henchman's weapon, it's going to fire bullets. Next we have Neapolitan's umbrella, which has a 3D model. Again, something I made during one of my live streams. I think this looks amazing. Especially just like that. It's like, yeah, it's an umbrella. What are you going to do about it? What you going to do? What you going to do? What you going to do? Huh? What you going to do? So I really do like the umbrella. It turned out even better than I was thinking it was gonna. Because it's almost round. It's round, but it's in Minecraft. Mind blown. So, next we have the blunderbuss, which will change picture when firing. Possibly at some point, but at the moment it just works the same as the henchman's gun. And same with Emerald's revolvers. So, yeah, they fire. And now for possibly my favourite item in this entire mod now. Velvet's box. And as you can see, I am slowly dying during this video. Velvet's box. It does do a decent bit of attack damage because I had to give it something. But, you right click to use it. And you get meat by Coco. Hey, come on. You just spent all semester building that up. Don't waste it here. Damn you, Coco. Damn you. You stopped her from using her weapon. I wanted to see it. Damn you, Coco. But as I said, everything else in here is just a basic weapon. The only one with the 3D weapon is the umbrella. Penny sword I haven't done a model for. I just didn't have the time to add it before this. So this final chest has, boom, armor. This is the Atlas Soldier armor. Now, if you don't know, the Atlas Soldier has 3 different color schemes in the show, which is the red. Yeah, that's totally red. Blue, red, and yellow. And let's just put on the yellow set for now. This is gonna look awesome with my armor. Yeah. Totally got a face under that. So yeah, just to change the color, you just basically just swap out the armor. Something really basic. I did use RWBY MC's skins to do these. He is amazing for letting me use his skins as armor, and I think there's going to be a few more in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in this update. No, I don't want to. I'm guessing you guys want me to die a lot, so I guess there's only one thing that can be done. Take the box. Take a spawner. Let's do this. Oh, it's stunning. I need it in easy. Yeah, yes. Oh, damn you, Coco. Damn you. Oh god, I'm stuck in the slow ice. Yep. Oh no. Ha, you're in the walls. You're in the walls. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh god. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Oh, I didn't even hit him then. Oh god. Damn you, Coco. Let me use this weapon. Yes. Yes. The sad thing is that Beowulf, even though it's a boss count, yeah, a Beowulf. And talking about that, achievements you may have noticed. Where's the achievements gone? Well, they're now on their own page, which means, yes, I can add a ton more achievements and I'm not going to worry about any of them on putting achievements in that spot or anything. So if you guys want to suggest any achievements for doing anything, please tell me in the comment section below. I really want to add an achievement called Damn You I nearly said Kelko then. Damn You Coco. And it's just for getting this message. Yeah. Goodbye.